into the bullpen. Nelson Cruz going opposite field.
On Saturday, April 29th, the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants took a trip to Mexico City, Mexico to take part in a two-game series south of the border. This was the first series to ever be played in Mexico, as Major League Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred has continued finding ways to expand baseball globally. Luckily for him, Mexico was already raving about baseball after the 2023 World Baseball Classic, in which Mexican fans saw their country reach the semifinals for the first time in World Baseball Classic history on the back of players like Randy Arozarena and Joey Meneses. Fans really showed out at these games too, like WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio and UFC flyweight champion Brandon Moreno. This series was a huge deal. It wasn't a huge deal just because of the atmosphere and the fans. It was a huge deal from a baseball standpoint as well. You think Coors Field in Denver, Colorado has some high elevation? Mexico City has an elevation 2,000 feet higher than Denver's, at an insane 7,315 feet. While Denver is at 5,238 feet. The ball just flies in Mexico City, and we saw that firsthand in the first game of this two-game series. History was made that night as the Padres and the Giants combined for 27 runs, 30 hits, 72 total bases, and an absurd 11 home runs between the two of them, which is too short of the Major League record 13 combined home runs in a single game, set by the Arizona Diamondbacks and Philadelphia Phillies in 2019. There were 4 instances of back-to-back home runs in this game, and every single member of the Padres' Big Four, Fernando Tatis Jr., Manny Machado, Juan Soto, and Xander Bogaerts homered in this game. But the real hero for the Padres wasn't one of these 4 players. It was none other than veteran slugger Nelson Cruz, who went 5 for 6 with a home run and 4 RBI to bring his season batting average above 300. This game was a definite stress test for both Padres and Giants fans, as there was plenty of lead changes and high leverage moments in this high-scoring affair. Scoring got started early, as the Padres put up 3 runs in the first 2 innings. But in the top of the 3rd inning, Giants infielders Brandon Crawford and Lamont Wade Jr. would hit back-to-back moonshots to make it a 1-run game. That is, until Nelson Cruz hit a solo shot in the bottom of the inning to pad the Pods' lead. An Austin Nola RBI single would give the Padres a 5-2 lead after 3. Then, the Giants' offense would go completely ballistic in the top of the 4th. Mitch Hanger hit a 3-run missile into left field to tie the game at 5. Then, after a Giants rally, Thairo Estrada would go on to hit a bases-clearing double, making it a 6-run inning and an 8-5 lead for San Francisco. This is where the Big Four shined for the Padres, as they transformed Mexico City into Slam Diego. In the bottom of the 4th, Juan Soto and Xander Bogaerts would go back-to-back, with Fernando Tatis Jr. and Manny Machado going back-to-back the very next inning for a total of 5 RBI, 3 solo home runs, and 1 2-run shot by Tatis Jr. 10-8 Padres. We told you baseballs were soaring in Mexico City. Starting pitchers like Joe Musgrove and Sean Manaea both gave up over 5 runs this game, skyrocketing their ERA as an outlier game for both men. After the outburst by the Padres' Big Four, scoring halted for a good inning and a half until Blake Sable and a pinch-hitting David Villar would go back-to-back for a combined 4th time this game for 3 RBI to put the Giants on top 11-10. Unfortunately for San Francisco, This would be the end of the scoring for the Giants, but not for San Diego. The Giants' lead didn't last very long, as in the bottom of the 7th inning, Manny Machado would hit a 2-run shot to give San Diego a 1-run lead. San Diego would shut the door on the Giants in this one after 4 more RBI from Trent Grisham and Nelson Cruz, and the Padres would win this one 16-11. The Padres were having so much fun with this one. After the game, the Padres threw a fiesta in their locker room, including music, luchador masks, sombreros, and Nelson Cruz absolutely obliterating a piñata. How can you not be romantic about baseball? Game 2 wasn't nearly as high scoring as Game 1, but there were still some moonshots, all but one by the Giants. San Francisco's homers all happened in the first 4 innings, and all were solo shots. Lamont Wade Jr. hit his 2nd of the series in the 1st inning, followed by J.D. Davis in the 2nd, and finally, a Mitch Haniger bomb in the 4th inning after his monster 3-run home run in Game 1 to make it 3-0 Giants in the 4th, and 4-0 after a Mike Yastrzemski RBI single. However, San Diego would get on the board in the bottom of the 5th inning on the back of a 2-run Austin Nola home run and a Juan Soto RBI single to make it a 1-run game. San Diego would come up clutch this game, rallying in the bottom of the 8th on the back of a Jake Cronenworth RBI single and a Matt Carpenter 2 RBI double to take a 6-4 lead late in the game. Josh Hader would close this game out in the 9th, something he's done at an elite level all season. At the end of the Mexico City series, the San Diego Padres swept the San Francisco Giants in 2 ridiculously exciting games. And get this, we get another Mexico City series next year as well. MLB field reporter Ken Rosenthal broke the news that in 2014, the Houston Astros and the Colorado Rockies will be facing off in a series in Mexico City. Can you imagine Yordan Alvarez playing at that elevation? A ball hit by that man might go 550 feet. Let's put this into perspective. On April 3rd, New York Yankees first baseman Anthony Rizzo hit a ball 106 miles per hour at a 31-degree launch angle in New York City, and it went 387 feet. Giants shortstop Brandon Crawford hit a ball with those exact same statistics in Mexico City, and the ball went 455 feet. Now, imagine how far a ball would go at that launch angle if it were hit over 110 miles per hour, at least 500 feet. Mexico City is such an exciting place to play a baseball game, and we hope there are plenty more of these to come in the future, with this potentially becoming an annual event. Please, Mr. Manfred, make it happen. That's it. What do you guys think of the Mexico City series? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. We hope you enjoyed. Be on the lookout for more content, as it's sure to come your way soon. See you guys in the next one.